Well, hi and welcome to my shop. Tonight I'm going to be looking at this Sony ICF 6500W shortwave FM multiband radio, in fact. FM, AM, and shortwave radio. I guess 3 shortwave bands in it. So I played around with this a little bit, but not too much. So I'm going to go through its various functions and see what works and what doesn't work, and try to take a guess as to whether or not it can be repaired. First thing is I can see a little, it's like a crack in the plastic window there. The piece is going to come right out. Okay, but that's a fairly minor thing. So this unit runs on batteries, and it's full of batteries. So let's switch it on and we'll just find out what goes on here. Okay, so we're on shortwave 2, and I don't have the antenna extended, and we're down in my shop here, which isn't the best place to listen to that. So let's put it on AM. You can see the scale rotates. It's kind of neat, and you can see the frequency shows up here. 11,830, 29,300. Well, that should say something a little above 4 megahertz. Medium wave. Numbers jumping all over the place. Okay, well, it sounds like it's working on. Let's tune around a bit. So I have a cat that likes to come and call me as soon as I get going in my shop. And here he is. Here he is already. Peanut, up here. Yeah, up here. What do you want? He wants to know what I'm doing in here in the evening. I'm usually in here in the morning, but I'm doing these little projects in the evening here. So we'll see if I'm not going to get away with this. So this now has a funny non-number in the window there, which you can see on camera. So there's something going on with this. And now, any AM radio of this quality should be picking up lots of stuff in here. What is going on? So I'm going to tune it to right around where 590 should be, because there's a strong station here. It could be dirty switch. Aha. So that interference noise is, well, who knows, it could be coming from the computers I have running in here, or screens, or stuff like that. So I see the tuning indicating meter is operating. I don't think that's 590. It shouldn't be fading. This is more likely to be 590 here.
12 interest-free easy pay payments are $63.33, and shipping is free. Let's sell better at COC.
Tone control.
Discover what's inside a JB50 Biotech 5.0 booth.
What else have we got here?
Constructed with the science of human kinetics.
AM sensitivity, high and low. Well, that's definitely low. I think we're suffering from multiple dirty switches here. At the same station?
Turning for some better sleep with Sleep Break from Pathology.
I think it is.
Sleep Break helps speed up the time it takes to fall asleep.
So that sounds like good reception. Let's just... Okay, enough on that. Let's... No, did this show the right frequency? Yeah, it seems to. Well, let's look on here. 590. Yeah. don't have to rely on the scale here. That's supposed to be a sports channel. Boy, it doesn't sound like it, does it? Yeah, that's definitely a sports. We'll go over to FM now. Put the antenna up to help it out. Quite a number of reasonably strong FM stations that can be received here. There's not a sound coming out of it. This has gone to 192.6. What would that possibly be? Seem to have any luck here. Let's go to shortwave. 29.3, but it's sitting at 20. 29 is actually this other end. There's a little piece of plastic sitting inside there. Probably. Yeah, this almost feels like it was glued onto there. There's a little tiny piece of plastic in there. Doesn't want to move. Well, what's happening here? Oh, fine tuning. That's kind of nice. I like that. But we're not picking anything up. I'm on shortwave. Back to FM. I want to be on FM. Full volume. Hang on. If it starts working. So I'm pulling this out a little bit when that happens. Not a thing on FM. Nothing at all. That's kind of disappointing. Let's try this again. No, even with the volume full, not a single sound. That's really not very good. Let's go to shortwave. Where's the shortwave? So this only works on medium wave. This high and low switch. We have a BFO. Ooh. This switch is bad. Maybe clean this switch and everything will work fine. It's quite possible. BFO. This is 12.4. That's right. This is correct now. Hey, there it is. Ooh. Just dirty switches. Dirty switches. The usual. This is pinned right over here. But that's probably, well, I don't know. I think that's true. The noise down here completely everywhere. Sounds like the BFO is on. This time of night, we'll be picking up shortwave on band 1 for around 6. This number's gone to 29.3. Well, I think maybe I've seen enough already. Oh, there's a light here. Does the light work? Anybody see a light coming on here? Light over here, but not up here. It's just barely lighting the digital numbers. And here comes my cat again. Okay, let's look at a few of the features here. Maybe I missed something. Antenna connection screws. AM external antenna. So it's got antenna and ground, so maybe this is for a loop antenna. Yeah, it looks like tape out, earphone out or headphones out, and power in 9 volts. Oh, peanut. What's this? So there's a little arrow pointing in, and an arrow. So those are pointing at the screws you need to remove. Notice there's no arrow pointing at this screw. So Sony ICF 6500W, 9 volts, made in Japan. Caution, keep batteries out if you mainly use external power supply. External power supply voltage was 9 volts. Put this antenna down. Okay, the name of the game is clean all these switches. And maybe, I don't think so offhand, but maybe there's a light in here somewhere to light this up. It looks more like the light is supposed to light these two areas up. See if we can get the FM going just by cleaning the switch. And I gotta go pay attention to my cat for a little bit. Okay, so I've loosened the screws out of the back, and it looks like this should just pop open. Okay, pop. Oops. One, two, three, four. There's 5. Ooh, didn't come out of this one. It's loose anyway. Okay, so I'm looking at the style of clips here. These really aren't. They don't look like. Here's a clip. Straight up, I would think. There we go. Okay, antenna's held on with a wire. The wire is soldered. Okay, so there goes the last screw. So we'll put that there. let's see what we got here. Kind of odd, this piece going across like this on an angle. I expect to find that. So we need access to the switches, which are all on the other side of the board. Just could loosen this up a little bit. Nope. Okay, so this might come off. Let's just take a good look at where it is. Right here. Okay, if it comes off, I'll know where it goes. See, one screw here, one here. Kind of expect one or two up in here. Try to find out what this is. Oh, that's the switch. Okay, so it's not down under. These ones might be. These ones appear to be on a separate board down in here. It's kind of a green colored board down there. Taking this off won't give me access down there. You know, it looks like there should be a screw in here. A screw here and a screw here, and they're missing. What's up with that? So the actual switch here seems to be under this part. Some screws holding this on. There's another switch right here. Is that by some chance FM? Let's see, FM is over here. Sure enough, that's the FM switch. Hey, it didn't come back. This is sticky. Should be a spring pushing this. There's a spring in there. Hasn't got enough strength to push this piece anymore. Well, let's put it this way. This piece isn't lubricated. It's sticking. Isn't that something, how they've done this? I would never have imagined that's the way it would be done. Okay, so we have the FM switch here, and we have the other switch under here. What I'm thinking about is how to spray some kind of cleaner in there. How do I get right down into the switch? I can get in the end. Yeah, I can get in the end here. Oh, this is annoying. I'm going to end that right now. There. I can also go up in this end here. Easier to get in there, maybe. This one you can go right in the top here. Don't really know where the switch contacts are in there. Is there another switch in here somewhere? Doesn't look like it. some other parts. There's a chip here. Nothing else looks like it would require attention. This is the tuning knob operating. That's the tuning capacitor there. And if I pull it out for, you can see the gearing. Is it geared, or is it probably clutched in some way, because when you tune these radios to the end of the run, you can continue to turn the knob. So something slides somewhere. Can't tell for sure where that's happening. Okay. Let me get the magic elixir here. Now I commonly use WD-40 on stuff like this, but I have to have, I splurged and I bought some of this deoxit, which I don't think is much different really from WD-40. I think it's made by the same company, is it? Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to take a little shot in at this end. More than a little. It's got a long ways to go in there. And we're going to do the same thing. I just poured it all out. Okay, let's keep it like this and work the switch. Okay, now this piece here. Generally, you don't oil plastic on plastic. Is that really supposed to be? I'm sure the spring is supposed to push it back. Let's take this. That's FM. You flip it off FM, I'm sure you'd expect this to go back. This screw is probably hitting a stop. It's probably not pressuring the plastic part. So why so sticky? Let's start with a little bit of alcohol. Alcohol is relatively harmless, so the idea there is if there's any lubrication in there, the alcohol will kind of wake it up, but I don't imagine it's lubricated. Why so tight? Okay, we'll try backing that screw off a little bit, but like I say, it's probably... Oh yeah, it is. Okay, that's really loose. So this switch needed cleaning too, I think. So let's give it the shot here. The reason I'm using a pencil is because I happen to pick up a pencil. That's why I'm using a pencil. Let's try it with this. Get a little more motion on it. Gravity assist. Okay, so that now I'm going to push it now. So I don't know what else to do except lubricate the yeah, okay, so we're going to go a little shot of this. It's a little more than what I was aiming for. Okay, there must be something more going on here. If I take that screw right out, what kind of bad things can happen? There's nothing obviously going on with this. Seems to be getting grip from right down at the bottom here somehow. This piece of plastic is the part of this, so their dimensions or distances shouldn't change. Let me just put a little brighter light on this. I'm sure it'll be too much for the camera. If anything, it's tighter. If I lift it up just a wee bit, it doesn't do anything. I got this on FM now? No. Wow. It's crazy, eh? All this electronics in here. It comes down to a piece of plastic, rubbing on a piece of plastic. The absurdity of it all. Let me try cleaning in there a little bit. Kind of far-fetched that there's dirt in here. really tight. What exactly is going on? So could this have shrunk a bit or something like that? A different kind of plastic? Different color anyway. It's nice up here. It stayed up. Even there it has some trouble getting pushed back. Some silicone grease on it, maybe that would mess it up worse. Let's try that. I think silicone would be fairly good choice for this. Just a tiny little bit. I'm gonna use my stick. Just a tiny little bit. Something else is going on here. The more I fool with it, the stickier it's getting. Lubrication's probably not the best idea. I stuck a washer down here. There's not much space for one. Yeah, that's nice like that. As soon as it goes down a little further, it really gets stuck in something. I wonder if it's not binding in here. Why would that be? What would make it change? Take a very, very close look at that. Hard to see, a black thing. Yeah, I think it's pinching in there. In the backside there. See anything funny. Not set all the way down. The farther it goes, the more it gets binds. You can see a mark right there. Right along in there. File this down somehow. Or ream out ream out this piece. Yeah, I thought looking at something black was tough. It's a little hard looking at something white too. How can I ream that out if I, like it's a beautifully smooth surface. Oh, wait a minute, there's a collar down there. Yeah, so it's bigger in this end. This is the bottom end. Smaller at the top. Is it the top that's binding? You can see the shape there. I saw the skid marks on the lower part. So there's play here on the top, you can see it. So it's not binding on the top part. Gotta be binding on, everything says it's binding on the lower part of this shaft. Well, so how could I ream that out? I have to have just exactly the right size of something to go in there. Some kind of Dremel tool, just exactly the right size. When you grind in here, you're going to end up with a weird surface, but this could be quite loose, really. Couldn't it? Couldn't it be pretty floppy in there and still work? I think that's the name of the game, though. Okay, I get all my little drills and Dremels and stuff. We'll see what we can do. Just so happens this drill fits snugly in here. Very snug because it's got up to the end. They trimmed out some plastic. Am I going to be lucky? Could it be that easy? Ha! Let's try the switch here. All the way. Yep. Still feels like it's binding a little bit. Let's give it a little more of the drill treatment. Wow, I'm lucky. This is just dandy. Not over top of the radio though. You can see the little bits coming out. It's down here at the bottom that's the most critical. Now it's changed its mind. We're doing good there. Maybe I didn't push it down all the way. If I put the screw in and leave it totally loose. Well, let's find out. Okay, FM back and forth. Okay, let's throw in the batteries. Let's see what happens here. It's a lot of batteries. Let's go on, stay on. Sort of. Okay. We're on shortwave 2. Let's go right to FM. Oh, I don't have the antenna connected. Cut the antenna off. I'll be the antenna. Nope. This should be using the same whip antenna. There we are. What happened there? Wasn't the most pleasant sounding thing. Behaving kind of odd. Oh, it's not quite working. I would say the switch is still dirty. Maybe that's not the only switch. BFO. Who is it? It's possible this tumbler has switches associated with it. Because I sure didn't seem to get it. FM is a dud. Still, complete dud. Let me work that FM switch here. Oh, here we are, 91.3. Look at that, she's working.
Of the authorities and the governance, whatever. The horror
All I do is just touch this.
shadows tragedies of past situations when RCMP Stefan, assailant of my next guest, says it shows the urgent need for reform when it comes to how policing is done in rural communities and smaller centers. Christian Boycrush is with the Royal Military College in Queen's University. He's a professor there. In policing, we have seen a number of situations.
Well, we know it works in FM now.
Say disastrous. What impact do you think
Keeps working.
the shootings in Moncton and
So this thing is stuck again. It's probably just sunk down and gotten into its sticky state. It's interesting. You can have it set to shortwave and throw this, and the FM comes on. really need to come in and washer it, but boy, chances of me having a washer that would go in. You know what might fit in there is a small rubber washer, a small O-ring, an O-ring. You just keep this from going down too far. That's got to be part of the picture. Okay, O-ring, O-rings. What I was doing there was switch it off. O-rings. Okay. Let's see what we got in the way of O-rings. O-rings. Okay, I gotta go searching a little bit for those. Okay, let's see if any of this is gonna work. A bag of fairly large rings. They're basic stop your tap from leaking washers. Grommets here. I don't know if there's any real pull rings in here, especially small. It'd be very, very small. None of that. Here's my last chance. The $1 set of O-rings. They all look too big. The smallest ones are like that little guys there. They're far too big. Do I have any other O-rings? Whew, I don't think so. Just a metal washer. Just a right size metal washer. Phew, I don't think I have anything that would be anywhere near that size. What are the chances? Looks too small to me. Oh, there we go. There we go. We should have an alcohol spillover. My bench is flooded with alcohol here. What a disaster. I thought I put the lid on that. Ah, boy. Okay, so in my shop, whatever happens goes on video. I don't edit these, so I look smarter than I am. That's for sure. Okay. Alcohol lid is on. Oh, right, I was going to take that off. Smells like the doctor's office in here now. That's really not in very good shape on the bottom, but I don't think there's any chance of that fitting. It has to be, identical to this. I can't imagine I have anything like that. Well, I need another alternative. I have to manufacture something somehow. How would I ever do that? Well, I think it's time to stop and think. Let the great thing about the alcohol is it's all going to evaporate away, and nothing serious really happened. Yeah. Okay. I gotta stop for a bit and ponder my situation. Okay, just finished another session with my cat, And I thought of this material here, garden wire. It's steel wire with a plastic coating. Will it fit in that groove? Well, how do you like that? It's too big. Even this stuff is too big. Yeah. Nice try, but too big. I think maybe just some bare copper wire. Bare steel wire. What about bare steel? Or steel with a thinner coating on it. This is pretty good. This is pretty smooth. Okay, now the diameter I've got to go around about the same as this. So I'll make a split ring here. Split ring washer. Exactly right. Right on. Let's take a closer look at how that went in there. Well, it's certainly going to raise it up. Okay, let's see how that goes. Engages nicely with the switch. FM. Looks good to me. Let's play this radio. See what happens now. Shortwave 3. Where's the FM? It's not pushing far enough. FM. Just gotta go a little bit further.
Poland and in Ukraine, so you know, I'm first generation Canadian.
This is picking this up with no antenna. It's picking it up on that little wire stub.
So every day I'm thankful I get up and I say,
Can't force it further. There is an adjusting screw here. What all is being adjusted? Looks like just this top slider part. Looks like just the FM part. Let's give it a try. little extra clicky sound. That is FM. Clicky sound. I didn't put that screw down far enough.
What I knew about Disassembly was that she was a 26-year-old woman from
The screw come loose?
Ontario who disappeared in 2006. Trey, the thing to me that's new is no report missing 9 reported. The first time somebody walked into a police station.
Okay, next question is there more switching going on here? I haven't recognized. So I'm trying to see this rotating part. Looking for any evidence that there's a switch to it. Ooh, what's this? Rolling around inside. Does not appear to be anything in there more than just this switch here. It's not very good. So either when I sprayed in there, I actually had no success. Spray more. Give it a WD-40 treatment. Douse it with alcohol, just like I did my bench. Could do that. Okay, not quite like I did my bench. Okay, I have a little bit of an oversized syringe here. I discovered I have. Uh-oh. More alcohol. Great stuff because it just evaporates away. Okay, we want to douse it in here. Okay, dousing. I think I doused it. Batteries fall out.
Google it. I read this, a couple of news stories. There was like one.
Now we have the FM working good.
CBC on.
There we go. Oh, BFO is on.
Paychecks are big.
That's
We're building something, and it's
That's better.
the lead-up must.
That's much better. I can't be sure of these without some kind of antenna. Now, these numbers. 20.6, 20.6. 12 point something, 12 point something. 4.5, 4.3. Perfect.
Get all the boys together.
Before we ever sat down, we went.
I'm watching the numbers and wiggling the. This one's still got some dirt in it. This one here. angles, maybe get the alcohol to run to different areas.
And that because it is anything. But you don't really take care of a child for 2 years and then abruptly drop them. I can't take care of them.
And that's what happened. CAS Children's Aid Society.
It's really amazing that it's picking that up like that. Okay, so I do have an outdoor antenna here I can connect. Which I think may be switched on. Just going to connect it to that spot. Now, shortwave 3. Well, we're up at a really stupidly high frequency for this time of night. Okay, so we'll go shortwave 2, getting some interference. So we're at around 12. Wouldn't be surprised to get something. It's a little late though at night. Shortwave 1. We should get something in this area and in this area. Oh, it's what's his name? .484. Don't want to listen to him. Here comes 5. No sign of WWV, but it's receiving. Knows better in every area. Not too bad. Oh yeah, pull this out. Oh yeah.
The mixed marriage of the gods says don't lie because you're trying to preserve the line that Satan found a door to enter in.
Not bad, considering how we started. BFO? Hello. There's the BFO. So these switches are a little in trouble. Now they're kind of hidden. Sometimes you can actually dose these switches right through the front. Should we alcohol them? Why not? Alcohol seems to be the hit tonight. Right in the front. Loads of alcohol everywhere. That's the theme tonight. Where's some paper towel? Paper towel. Paper towel. Okay, I'm worried it might take the words off the front. So it just kind of spills into the right place. Definitely a bit of a long shot. But an easy shot. Okay. Antenna fell off. Oh, look at an open bottle of alcohol. Should never have open bottles of alcohol on your bench. Looks like this piece, corner here that's broken, is glued to this frame. The plastic is actually traveling with the guts of the radio. So it's actually separated there. How did they crack that corner? BFO works on broadcast. $740. Not bad. The light is so weak. I don't know the state of these batteries. They could be weak. Okay. I think I might be done. Power switch works. Okay, a little bit of cleanup time. Okay, it's all cleaned up. Just need to put the antenna back on. Be like that. Uh-oh. Okay, 5 screws in. Okay, let's give it a final check. Back's on. Here we go. Some kind of interference. That is excellent on FM, it really is. over to medium wave. Lots and lots of interference. Just see how much noise there is. The needle stays right up. This is a French station I often use to test radios, because this one, your radio has to be working reasonably well. It's great reception. 860, beautiful. And we try some shortwave, just using the whip. Shortwave 1 down in here. $6,000 is usually a Cuba, I believe. Low modulation. Not bad for a little whip antenna. Wonderful. Wonderful. So this radio's gone from not working good at all to a really good radio. Fantastic. Great. Could have spent this evening staring at the television, but instead I did this. Great. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll get back to the big old radios again. See ya.